Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. What I wanted to show you here is a couple of Jakks Pacific 31-inch, what they call big fig figures. I took three of these figures, the Halo Master Chief, the Batman, and the Superman from the Batman v Superman movie, and did a quick makeover, quick customization. These makeover customizations took me less than a week to do all three combined. I don't know if you can tell that in the work. I'm not trying to make a museum quality piece here, but you can see some of the differences here as we go through these, and I'll kind of explain what I did, and you can see the differences looking at before and after photos. So we're going to start off here with the Halo Master Chief figure. Again, this is a 31-inch figure. From the store, you can see it comes just in two shades of green, green and darker green. The mask is a yellow color and the rifle is just black and gray. So what I did on this is fairly straightforward. Started off with a black shoe polish, applied that to the entire figure, top to bottom, the helmet, everything, after it was disassembled. So I left just the legs together, and then I took apart the arms and the chest and the helmet. Completely applied black shoe polish, let that dry for about 30 minutes, then took a scuff pad and warm water and just kind of rinsed away a majority of the shoe polish to kind of give the bring out the details in the lines of the figure. Followed that up by just doing a silver dry brush over the edges of the entire figure, giving the illusion of the scuffed metal underneath the green painted surfaces. I also painted or masked off the entire helmet, leaving only the visor. Painted that with a translucent orange to give it the color that it is now. And I'll kind of give you back and forth here. You can see a comparison before and after as we go through here. So you can see what the figure looked like when I started and what it looked like as I finished it. This figure only took me a day. I actually started in the morning, finished it in an afternoon. The only thing I did to the rifle was added green to the hand grip and the cheek well, and I actually did the dry brush to it as well. Then I just put the figure back together all in one big piece here, and this is the final result. Next up is the Jakks Pacific Superman. This is the Henry Cavill Superman from Superman v Batman, the movie. Very simple figure when it arrived. As you can see, it's very pale, almost corpse-like in color. The suit is dull. There's no sheen to it like there is in the actual movie, and you can't really see any of the details in the suit, the muscle tone, or the details in the material of the suit. So again, I started off with this one with with the shoe polish. Went over the entire figure after just taking apart again the chest and arms. Left the legs together as one solid piece. After I applied the shoe polish, I wiped it off after about 30 minutes again using the scour pad, and that left the details you can see. And then once that was completed, I sprayed it with a clear gloss to give the suit the sheen, like the light shine that you could see in the movie. The cape that came with it was scrapped immediately. Just picked up some red fabric and applied that. As you can see, it comes off much better than the original cape that was included. That was like a sheer material that you could see through. As far as the head sculpt, that was a bit more trouble because the thing that you had to do there was get some lacquer thinner to remove those caterpillar looking eyebrows. Just took some flat black paint and created new ones. Applied a gloss black to the hair because it looks like he's wearing hair gel or something in the movie. And other than that, added a clear gloss to the eyes to kind of bring them to more light, kind of give more life to them, and did a light brown airbrush on the face and neck to kind of get rid of that corpse-like color. And as you can see, here are the before and after photos. finally, we'll move on to the 31-inch Jakks Pacific Batman figure. Again, very dull figure when it arrived. It's just a flat gray all over the entire suit. The blacks though are good. They're a good strong flat black. The gold is a little bit too it's a little too gold to try to match the movie. So again, initially just on this one, took the shoe polish, the black shoe polish, and applied that to the entire figure. Then wiped off the excess right away. I didn't let it dry on this one, so you just wipe it off right away. That brings out the material in this suit as well as the musculature of the figure. I did take apart the gauntlets, took the belt off and the boots as well, repainted those a flat black, and then applied a new gold to the knuckles, to the toe of the boot, as well as to the entire belt. And then took a flat black and just dry brushed over everything to give it a weathered look. And really that's it for this figure. Of course, I ditched the sheer black cape, replaced that with just some darker black, heavier material for the cape, and the way I attached it makes it look as though it's coming out from underneath the cowling instead of just hanging on the shoulders. Finally, on the head sculpt, I just did a very light airbrush black to give the 5 o'clock shadow that Ben Affleck sports in the movie. And that's it for this figure. It was a very simple figure to complete. It didn't take very long at all. And I don't know if you can tell by looking at the craftsmanship of it. Again, I'm not looking for a museum quality piece here, just looking to make it stand out a little different from what you pick up in the store, and to actually try to make it match the movie as closely as possible. Again, here are the before and after photos. So thanks very much for watching. I know I'm not the first to do this. Cosplay Chris was a big influence on the reason I decided to buy these figures and do these makeovers. I enjoyed the process. I'm happy with the results. If you have any questions about anything that I did or the process that I went through to get anything done, please leave them in the comments below. Please also leave comments below any suggestions for how I should have done something differently or a figure that you'd like to see. And I appreciate your taking the time to watch. Thank you very much. Please rate and subscribe.